Hello everyone. As all of us need to prove ourselves in this life, and interview is one of such opportunity where we need to prove our abilities, our skill set, our technical knowledge in front of others. So to get success in interview, we need to do something. And as all of us know that the key to success is prepare. Prepare well in advance. So in this video, I will try to cover the challenges and solutions and how to prepare for interview using our interview simulator. So let's start. So let's discuss about the challenges. The very first challenge is knowing the skill sets or the abilities, I can say. Then the second challenge is mapping our resume with the job profile to which we are applying for. The third one is brushing up those skill sets. Then the fourth one is practice and check the gaps and to work on those gaps again. It means more and more and more practice. But how we can do this practice? Then the fifth challenge is dialect of the interviewer. Suppose I prepared well for my interview, but the interviewer is from a different geographical location. So even if he is speaking English, but it is a very difficult situation for me to understand the same English language because he is speaking in a different dialect of English. So let's check out the challenges and the solutions. So when we are talking about the solutions, knowing the skill sets or the abilities, for this challenge, the solution is list down. Sit down and just make a list of all the skill sets from the starting of your career till date and prepare well for those skill sets which you are using currently. Okay, so just for an example, if you are working in network security and you are very good in network security, so network security is one of your skill set. Then if someone is working in application security, then the skill set for that particular person is application security. Similarly, one person can have multiple skill sets. Maybe the same person is good in network security, same time he is also good in cloud security and architectural level of security. He is also very good in ISMS. He is also very good in ISO 27001. So all these are different skill sets which he can mention in his resume. Also, he need to list down all of those and prepare well in advance for interview. So as a key point, remember your resume should clearly reflect all your skill sets. So moving to the next one, that is mapping resume with the job profile. Once you have the skill sets available with you, that these are the total skill sets which you have, then whenever you are going to apply for any of the job, just check for the required skill sets. Suppose you have 10 skill sets. If you are able to match 7 to 8 skill sets, your skill set to that particular job, then definitely you can go for that particular job. You can apply for that particular job. Once you do this particular part, then you need to brush up your skill sets. Maybe the network security or the application security in which you are working in, you are not aware of some of the parts which you worked like 8 years back. So that's why you need to prepare them well. Prepare them well here means you need to brush up. You know the concept, you know the things, but you need to just revise them once. So within short time duration, you need to brush up all your skill sets. Suppose in the last 10 years, you have 8, 9, 10 skill sets. Now you need to brush up all of them because you don't know from where the interviewer is going to ask the questions. So this particular problem, I can say interview simulator comes as a solution as it is having interview questions for different skill sets and you can brush up your skill sets one by one. Right. So the next one is practice and check on the gaps. So whenever you need to do practice, either you can talk to a friend, ask your friend to take an interview for you and tell what gaps you have. But as a solution, I can say if you record your whole session of the interview and you see it by yourself, you listen to your voice by yourself, then you are able to pinpoint the gaps, that these are the gaps where I'm having some confusion or where I'm having some problems. So you can prepare well for those gaps. So it will help you a lot, and the interview simulator is having this particular option also. And the next one is difficult to understand the dialect of the interviewer. So in interview simulator, there are 15 different audio dialects of English itself. So you can listen to the same questions in 15 different dialects. So from whatever geographical region your interviewer will be, so you are able to understand that particular dialect in a very easy manner. So, or if you get to know that your interviewer is from a particular location, like from Saudi Arabia, or he may be from Europe, So you can select a particular dialect and just prepare for your interview in all of the skill set categories using that particular interview simulator. So let's see what exactly this interview simulator is. So in this interview simulator, first we need to select either you want to prepare for a role-based interview or a skill-based interview, and then you need to select the dialect. Once you select the dialect, then you can start preparing. Let's see one example here. They have given one demo also. So in this demo, it is on English dialect. So let's start this one. So the first thing which you need to do is you need to click on this camera. You are able to see, yeah, the camera is working fine. Then you can start recording also. You can stop the recording. You can see the playback of that recording, or you can download it also. So let's start.
Hi, I am James, and are you ready for the interview, or we can say a discussion?
Hi James, I'm ready for the interview, and yeah, let's start the session.
Tell me about yourself.
Okay, so there are some tips and pointers available here. We can use these tips and pointer to make our answer, so it will be easier for us. The recording you can do. So once the recording is started, you can download and view the recording, so you can see the gap also. To move to the next questions, you just need to click here. You can click to view the tips and the pointers, so which will help you to prepare for the interview initially. And once you are proficient enough in those things, then there's no need to click on the tips and the pointers again. You can directly speak up the answer. So here is the total interview time, and here is the total question time which you have taken to answer that particular question. If you click on next. Okay, so in this way you can prepare well for your interview. This particular demo is for a general interview, but they have a set of other interviews also, like SIEM, SOC, threat hunting, OWASP, incident response, threat modeling, web security, digital forensic, risk management. They have some example related to role-based interviews also, like cyber threat intelligence, security architecture, and general interviews. So this is one of the example of an interview simulator. So I'm going to, in my next videos, I'm going to cover the skills and the role-based one by one. I'm going to cover the questions and answers related to this one by one. Thank you. Thank you very much.